1,000 miles behind a window pane. You're laughing at something a stranger just said, while I'm replaying every word that we bled. The crowd is a river that pulls you away, and I'm just the wreckage that's forced to stay, watching you drift to a different shore, like I never mattered, like I'm not even yours. flickering, waiting for dawn. Keep your eyes closed, don't look at me. I'm just the shadow you'll never see. I'm sitting in the driveway now, watching droplets race down the glass. I'd stop this hurting if I knew how, and let the lonely minutes pass. The streetlights have a blurry glow, like the ghost of your sweet face. I got nowhere left for me to go in this cold and empty space. Now it's just lonely rain, feels familiar, like a ghost that's come to kill you. I know the sound of every drop and the way the heart won't stop. It's an old friend at my door. I've been on this wet ground before, just lonely rain, feels familiar. I remember when we used to run to the porch to stay bone dry. We used to have so much fun underneath the summer sky. But now the water's soaking through the sleeves of my old coat. Everything reminds me of you and the goodbye note you wrote. Now it's just lonely rain, feels familiar, like a ghost that's come to kill you. I know the sound of every drop and the way the heart won't stop. It's an old friend at my door. I've been on this wet ground before, just lonely rain, feels familiar. The white birds swish from side to side, but there's nowhere left for me to hide. The storm outside is loud and deep while I'm crying myself to sleep. Falling down, soaking in. Where do I begin? It's just the rain, my old friend, the rain. I'm staring at the ceiling fan, counting every single time. I'm doing everything I can stop the fire that still burns. The sheets are cold on your side. The room is quiet and too deep. I've got no more pride to hide, and I've got no more way to sleep. Now it's just restless nights without you, and everything I see is blue. I'm reaching out to touch your hand, but I'm sinking in the shifting sand. The clock is loud, the air is thin. I don't know where to begin. Just restless nights without you. I saw your shadow on the wall when the street lamp started to blink. I'm waiting for your ghost to call because I have too much time to think. I turn the pillow to the cool side and whisper your name to the dark. I'm caught inside this lonely tide, looking for a tiny spark. Now it's just restless nights without you, and everything I see is blue. I'm reaching out to touch your hand, but I'm sinking in the shifting sand. The clock is loud, the air is thin. I don't know where to begin. Just restless nights without you. 3 a.m. is the hardest part. When the silence hits my heart, I'm wide awake and feeling small, staring at the empty hall. Still awake, thinking of you. What am I supposed to do? Just the night and the missing, so much missing. I'm sitting right across from you, but you're looking through my skin. There's nothing left for us to do, and no way for us to win. I reach to move a strand of hair, but my hand just falls away. You're staring into empty air with nothing left to say. Now it's just invisible love slowly dying, and I'm tired of all the trying. I'm standing in the middle of the room, but I'm just a shadow in the gloom. You don't see the tears I cry, you don't even say goodbye. Just screaming, but there is no sound. I'm fading into the gray background. I'm a ghost inside my own home, feeling so completely alone. Fading out. Can you see me now? I'm disappearing like smoke in the wind, invisible. I left the porch light burning just in case you changed your mind. But the moths are the only ones who came to see what they could find. I walked 3 miles to the station just to watch the trains go by, trying to find a reason not to hang my head and cry. The keys are on the counter where you drop them by the door. Now they're just a piece of metal that don't open things no more. I take a step into the light, trying to find some peace, but the sun is just a spotlight for a pain that won't release. And the shadows keep following me down through the empty streets of this hollow town. No matter how fast I run or where I try to hide, they're just the shape of the hole you left inside. I'm reaching for the morning, but the night won't let me go. And the shadows keep following everywhere I go. I saw a coat that looked like yours in the window of a shop. My heart did that heavy thing where it starts and then it stops. I'm talking to the ceiling like it's gonna talk back soon. Just a memory losing battles with the ghost inside the room. The sidewalk is a mirror of the things I can't forget, tracing every memory that hasn't faded yet. I try to find a corner where the darkness doesn't lean, but I'm haunted by the ghost of the man, woman I should have been. And the shadows keep following me down through the empty streets of this hollow town. No matter how fast I run or where I try to hide, they're just the shape of the hole you left inside. I'm reaching for the morning, but the night won't let me go. And the shadows keep following everywhere I go. They say that light is the only thing that can make a shadow grow. Maybe that's why I'm so dark, 'cause you took away the glow. I'm a silhouette of sorry, I'm a sketch of please stay, but you're 1,000 miles of gone and looking the other way. And the shadows keep following me down like a heavy velvet cloak or a leaden crown. I can't outrun the silence, I can't outrun and they're never looking back. Just a step behind. Always a step behind. I turn around to face the dark, but there's nothing there to find. Shadows keep following. Shadows keep following. Me home. I'm standing out in the backyard. The grass is white with frozen dew. Staying awake is getting hard when every dream is full of you. The house behind me is so dark. I left the porch light on for luck, but there's no flame and there's no spark. I'm just a heart that's getting stuck. Now it's just cold moons above, looking down on a broken love. The sky is wide and hard and clear, and I'm the only person here. The stars don't care about my pain. They won't bring you back again. Just cold moons above, regret. That glowing light, it's been the same for 1,000 years. It doesn't care about my night or how I'm drowning in my tears. You're probably sleeping soundly now in a bed that isn't mine. I'd stop this hurting if I knew how, instead of waiting for a sign. Now it's just cold moons above, looking down on a broken love. The sky is wide and hard and clear, and I'm the only person here. The stars don't care about my pain. They won't bring you back again. Just cold moons apart, regret. The moon is full, but I am empty. I got silver light and shadows plenty. It's a long way down to the morning sun when you're the lonely, only one. So high, so far away, nothing left for me to say. Just the moon and the cold. Soft trumpet notes drifting through the quiet air. A slow piano rhythm walking gently forward. Light acoustic guitar brushing soft chords. A distant wind chime ringing under the night sky. The sky looks wide tonight, but it feels so cold and gray. We once watched stars together before you walked away. The road we used to follow now feels so far and strange. I keep standing in the dark where nothing feels the same. I search the empty sky for a sign of you. Cold skies above, pain watching from above. echoes and echoes inside this lonely heart. The dreams we built together slowly fall apart. The wind moves through the night like a quiet goodbye, and every tear I hide feels like a silent cry. I search the empty sky for a sign of you. Cold skies above pain, watching from above, the place where we once stood, holding on to love. Cold skies above pain, silent and so wide. I whisper to the stars, but you're not by my side. Maybe time will move along and heal the broken days, but the sky we shared before still holds your fading trace. Cold skies above pain, still shining far away. The love we tried to save slowly slipped to gray. Cold skies above pain, endless in the night, and the dreams we once believed have faded out of sight. I'm pulling all the blankets to the center of the bed, trying to drown the echoes of the things you never said. The thermostat is humming, trying to fight the frost, but there's a winter in this hallway for everything I've lost. I used to be a furnace, I used to be a flame. Now I'm just a shivering ghost breathing out your name. I've turned the oven on just to feel a little heat, but it can't reach the places where we used to meet. The ice is on the inside, it's crawling up my spine. Since you took your sunlight and left me out of line, and I didn't know that lonely feels so cold, like a winter in my spirit that's starting to take hold. It's a different kind of freezing, it's a blue beneath the skin. The shivering starts the moment that I let the quiet in. I thought I'd feel the anger, I thought I'd feel the fire, but I'm just a hollow wire in a frozen, broken choir. The North Pole moved into my soul, or so I'm told. And God, this lonely, it feels so cold. It feels so cold. Your sweater's in the corner, but it's lost your scent by now. I try to wrap it around me, but I don't remember how to feel the way I used to when your arms were made of wood. Now the My breath is like a cloud in the middle of the room. I'm a flower in the cellar that forgot how to bloom. It's the rattle in my chest when I try to catch my wind. It's the frostbite on my heart where the memory is thin. I'd walk through a desert just to feel a summer day, but the sun went out for good when you walked the other way. I didn't know that lonely feels so cold, like a winter in my spirit that's starting to take hold. It's a different kind of freezing. It's the blue beneath the skin. The shivering starts the moment that I let the quiet in. I thought I'd feel the anger, I thought I'd feel the fire, but I'm just a hollow wire in a frozen, broken choir. The North Pole moved into my soul, or so I'm told. And God, this lonely, I'd feel so cold. My fingers are numb, and my heart is turning wild. Just a long dark stretch of an everlasting night. No more warmth, no more cold. Lonely, lonely, just feels so cold. I'm tracing the outlines of where you used to lay. The ghost of your heartbeat is starting to fade. I reach for your hand in the middle of the night, but I'm just grasping at shadows and flickering light. We built up a kingdom on shifting white sand. Now I'm watching the hourglass slip through my hands. The silence is louder than we ever were. A blur of a memory, a heart-aching stir. I'm holding my breath just to keep you inside, but there's nowhere for a broken spirit. till the fuel ran out. But we're drowning in whispers and oceans of doubt. The embers are gasping, they're fighting for air, but the more that I reach, the less you are. It's a beautiful tragedy, a slow motion fall, to have had it so briefly, then nothing at all. Wait for the dark, it's already here. Just a flicker of hope, then it disappears. The light is gone, and I'm still here. I'm still here. I opened up the drawer where we kept our little thing, the keys to our first apartment and your silver promise ring. I looked inside the mirror and I didn't know my face. There's a giant hollow feeling all over this quiet place. There is no love left here, just the dust upon the shelf. I'm a stranger in this kitchen, even to my own damn self. The walls are painted white, but the room is feeling black, because you took the light and you're never coming back. I tried to cook a dinner, but I forgot to eat. I'm staring at the carpet, looking at my tired feet. The neighbors are all laughing through the thin and wooden wall, but I'm just sitting waiting for a shadow in the hall. it's all. I'm tired of wondering if it was all my fault. There is no love here, just the dust upon the shelf. I'm a stranger in this kitchen, even to my own damn self. The walls are painted white, but the room is feeling black, because you took the light, and you're never coming back. No love left, just an empty open door. No love left, I don't live here anymore. I'm standing in the grocery line, and someone asks me for the time. I tell them that I'm doing fine, but I'm committing a silent crime. My throat is tight and my lips are dry, like a well that's running low. I don't even have the breath to sigh or let the heavy feeling show. Now it's just voiceless hearts cry quietly in a world that's acting rightly. I'm screaming out without a sound, while my world is hitting the ground. The words are stuck inside my chest, where the sorrow came to rest. Just voiceless hearts cry quietly. I saw your name upon a screen, and I felt the sudden sharpest sting. I'm living in a grayscale scene where I can't say a single thing. I try to whisper, please come back to the shadows on the wall, but the air is thin and turning black, and I have no voice at all. Now it's just voiceless hearts cry quietly in a world that's acting rightly. I'm screaming out without a sound, while my world is hitting the ground. The words are stuck inside my chest, where the sorrow came to rest. Just voiceless hearts cry quietly. If I could find the strength to speak, would my heart still feel so weak? Or is the silence just a cage for the end of our last pain? No sound, just the ache. For heaven's sake, I can't say it, but I'm breaking in the quiet, in the quiet. I'm tracing the shadows on the empty side of the bed, repeating the echoes of every word that you said. The moonlight is cold, a silver knife through the pain, cutting through the silence that's whispering your name. I made you my temple, my mural, my sky. Now I'm just a ghost watching the world passing by. It's the simple things that pull the floor from my feet, like the ghost of your laughter on a race-lit street. I'm a leafless tree that's still being shaken by a love that was given and then quietly taken. And the lonely nights remain long after you're gone, a heavy hollow weight that waits for the dawn. You're a star in someone else's sky tonight, while I'm still here losing the fight to stay alright. The world moves on, but the clock's stuck on you. Yeah, the lonely nights remain, and I do too. I still look for your face in the crowd at the park, and reach for your hand when the room gets too dark. They say time is a healer, a river that flows, but I'm just a drowning man where the cold wind blows. You kept me like a secret, I kept you like an oath. Now I'm the only one left to remember us both. Is it a long haul? How'd we get here so soon? Crying out your name to a heartless moon. I'd give every tomorrow for one yesterday, to find the right words that would make you stay. But the silence is heavy, a lump in my throat, and I'm just a sailor on a sinking I do too. The light's still on, but there's nobody home. Just a lonesome town where I'm forced to roam. Lonely nights, they yeah, they remain. I'm standing where the land just ends, above the salt and silver spray. I'm losing more than just my friends as the blue sky turns to gray. The grass is thin and blowing wild around my heavy muddy boots. I'm feeling like a lonely child, torn away from all my roots. Now it's just pale winds beneath the cliffs and 1,000 butts and ifs. I'm looking down at the white foam, a long way from our happy home. The air is sharp, the drop is steep. I've got a lonely soul to keep, just pale winds beneath the cliffs. I shouted out your favorite name to the seagulls in the sky, but the echo wasn't quite the same, and I didn't get why. The rocks are hard and black and old, they don't care about my heart. They only watch the mist unfold and pull the world and me apart. Now it's just pale winds beneath the cliffs and 1,000 butts and ifs. I'm looking down at the white foam, a long way from our happy home. The air is sharp, the drop is steep. I've got a lonely soul to keep, just pale winds beneath the cliffs. One step closer to the edge, standing on the frozen ledge. The wind is trying to push me back into the lonely and the black, blowing through the thought of you, so high up here with every fear, just the wind and the sea. The clock on the wall is just counting the silence. Every tick is a mile in this room. I've memorized shadows, their slow, quiet violence as they stretch through the afternoon. I reach for your side of the bed in the darkness, but the sheets are as cold as the moon. It's a hollow core hunger, a heavy set starkness that ended a lifetime too soon. And feels like it's endless. I went to the market and bought bread for two. Then I stood in the aisle and I cried, 'cause the habit of us is a ghost I pursue, while the me is just shriveled inside. The TV is humming to keep me some company, but the actors are speaking in tongues. This house is a shell, a hollowed out symphony, with no breath left inside of its lungs. Is there a map for this desert of minutes? A compass that points to the light? 'Cause every new day has a century in it, and 1,000 years tucked in the night. And oh, it's a long way down when you're falling through nothing at all. I'm screaming your name without making a sound, and just waiting for echoes to call. They say time is a river, but I'm just a stone at the bottom where nobody goes. Yeah, I'm here and I'm breathing, but I'm so alone and lonely. It feels like it's endless. It's a wide open ocean with no sight of shore, just a heart-shaped hole in the floor. Endless, it just feels so endless. I'm still waiting for you to walk through the door, but the lonely just feels like forever. A soft accordion breathing slow note, gentle piano drops like water on keys, a quiet upright bass humming low, distant ship horn echoing over the harbor. We stood beside the water, watching boats drift by. Your head leaned on my shoulder under the evening sky. Now the harbor feels colder, your hand is gone from mine. The lights across the water don't seem to shine the same. I hear the waves call your name, but the tide just moves on. Broken lights across harbor, shaking on the sea, like the love we tried to keep slipping away from me. Broken lights across harbor, fading in the blue. Every wave that reaches shore brings me back to you. bench where we once sat still waits beside the bay. The wind moves through the silence where your laughter used to stay. Your promises like paper drifting far from land. I tried to hold forever, but it slipped through my hands. I hear the waves call your name, but the tide just moves on. Broken lights across harbor, shaking on the sea, like the love we tried to keep slipping away from me. Broken lights across harbor, fading in the blue. Every wave that reaches shore brings me back to you. Maybe time will calm the tides, maybe pain will go, but tonight the lonely waves are all I really know. Broken lights across harbor, slowly drifting far, like the dreams we used to share under quiet stars. Broken lights across harbor, lost where we once stood, and the love we couldn't save is gone for soft accordion fading into the wind. Piano notes falling like distant drops. One last slow bass hum, then the quiet harbor night. The clock is ticking on the wall, 2 a.m. and I'm still awake. I'm standing in the empty hall with a heart that's starting to break. I look out through the window pane at the streetlights glowing gold. I'm listening to the falling rain and the story that's getting old. Now it's just lonely rain after midnight, underneath the pale blue lights, washing all our dreams away in the middle of the Tuesday. The world is sleeping sound and deep, but I got promises to keep. Just lonely rain after midnight. I remember how we used to stay up until the sun would rise. Now I'm watching the colors fade with these tired and heavy eyes. The tapping on the roof above is a song I don't want to hear. It's the sound of a broken love and a long and lonely year. Now it's just lonely rain after midnight, underneath the pale blue lights, washing all our dreams away in the middle of the Tuesday. The world is sleeping sound and deep, but I got promises to keep. Just lonely rain after midnight. I'm walking to the kitchen sink to pour a glass of water down. I don't even wanna think about you leaving this small town. Dripping down, soaking through, missing you in the dark. Just the rain. I close my eyes to see your face, but the colors turn to black. I'm searching for a familiar place, but there is no way back. The pillow's wet with all my tears, in a room that's far too wide. I'm facing all my biggest fears with nowhere left to hide. Now it's just dreams drowned in darkness, and a heart that's feeling heartless. The water's rising to my chin, I don't know where to begin. Everything we hope to be is sinking in a deep black sea. Just dreams drowned in darkness. I had a vision of a home with a garden and a gate. Now I'm standing here alone, accepting this lonely fate. The pictures in my tired head are starting to wash away, like every word you ever said before you went astray. Now it's just dreams drowned in darkness, and a heart that's feeling heartless. The water's rising to my chin, I don't know where to begin. Everything we hope to be is sinking in a deep black sea. Just dreams drowned in darkness. I'm reaching out for a steady hand, but I'm falling off the edge. I'm standing on the sinking sand, far away from the safety ledge. Going under, the thunder is all I hear. I'm losing you, and I'm losing me in the darkness. I'm looking at the kitchen wall where your picture used to hang. I can still hear your footsteps fall and feel that sudden sharpest pain. The paint is peeling near the door, in the spot where you once stood. I don't go there much anymore, even though I know I should. Now it's just fading memories hurt slowly, in a world that's feeling lonely. The edges of your smile are thin, I don't know where to begin. The colors wash away to gray, and every single passing day just fading memories hurt slowly. I found your ribbon in a drawer, tucked inside a woolen glove. I don't wanna see it anymore, or remember our old love. Your voice is getting hard to hear, like a radio far away. I'm shaking with a quiet fear that I'll forget us both. broken, hollow crap, and it makes me feel so sad. Going dim, the light is dim. Where have you been? It's all a blur, the way we were fading. I'm picking up pieces that don't fit anymore, scattered like glass on the hardwood floor. I try to breathe out, but the air's full of lead, replaying the things that you should have just said. The war is all over, the smoke finally cleared, but I'm left with the wreckage of everything feared. There's no white flag waving, no calm in the night, just a heart that's too tired to put up a fight. I'm looking for rest in the bed that we made, but I'm shivering here in the ghost of your shade. Because I'm broken without peace, I'm jagged and torn, caught in the middle of a beautiful storm. There's no quiet center, no place I can hide from the landslide. I'm sorry, I'm carrying inside. I thought that the ending would bring me some sleep, but the wounds are too angry and the water's too deep. Yeah, I'm broken without peace, and the secrets I keep. The neighbor is humming a song that I know. It's a rhythm of healing that I can't quite show. My mind is a riot, a crowded street lamp, flickering out in the cold and the damp. I'm searching for fine, but I'm finding erased with the salt of your memory still here to be tasted. They say let it go like it's easy to drop, but the spinning inside me won't ever just stop. It's a jagged edge world and I'm losing my grip on a sinking romance and a ghost of a ship. Because I'm broken without peace, I'm jagged and torn, caught in the middle of a beautiful storm. There's no quiet center, no place I can hide from the landslide. I'm sorry, I'm carrying inside. I thought that the ending would bring me some sleep, but the wounds are too angry and the water's too deep. Yeah, I'm broken without peace, and the secrets I keep. No stillness, no, it's gonna be okay. Just the noise of a heart that is running away. and the peace never came. Sitting in the kitchen, watching shadows climb the wall, listening for a phone that's never gonna call. The clock on the mantle is the only sound I hear. It's ticking like a hammer, loud and cold and clear. I used to love the quiet, used to find it sweet. Now it's just a mountain that I'm crushed beneath. I'm suffocating slowly in the space where you should be. It's the weight of the air, it's the lack of your breath. It's a living kind of mourning, a slow motion death. I try to make a sound just to prove I'm still alive, but the static in the hallway is the only thing that thrives. And I'm crushed by the silence you left in your wake. A heavy, hollow pressure that I just can't shake. It's louder than thunder, it's harder than stone. The deafening sound of being alone. I'm screaming inside, but the room doesn't move. I'm dying in the silence that I can't disprove. I found a stray hair on a sweater on a chair, and for a split second I felt you standing there. But the floorboards didn't creak and the air didn't stir. Everything is sharp now where we used to be a blur. The radio is broken, or maybe it's just me, tuned into a frequency that no one else can see. Silence isn't empty, no, it's full of what we lost. Break it with a whisper, break it with a lie. Just give me one more echo before I say goodbye. Because this stillness is a giant and it's stepping on my chest. I'm a bird in a storm that can't find a nest. Say anything, God, just say and I'm crushed by the silence you left in your wake. A heavy, hollow pressure that I just can't shake. It's louder than thunder, it's harder than stone. The deafening sound of being alone. I'm screaming inside, but the room doesn't move. I'm dying in the silence that I can't disprove. Can you hear it? The nothingness. It's getting louder, crushed by the silence, just silence.